What's up, family? It's your brother Jared, and today we're going to do the Everyman review of the Dveda F8s. Let's go. So if you watch any of my other videos, you will have seen at some point in time me reference these little guys right here. These are the Dveda F8s. These were a set of little cheap true wireless earbuds that I got off of Amazon.com. And quite frankly, I did not expect to like these bad boys that much. When I first got these things, I took them out of the box and immediately I noticed that the case was cheap and this little LED is weird and the plastic feels flimsy. And you know, when I took these out, there was some ear tips on them and the ear tips didn't fit my ears, and you know, it pretty much had everything going against it. And I was ready to immediately take these things back until I made one little change. And I put my Comply memory foam ear tips that I personally only spent $2 for. I had to tell you one day how I made that happen. But once I did that, these things actually quickly became a favorite for mine, and for no other reason than to have a set of backup earbuds. Now, I have personally gone through a lot of true wireless earbuds in the sub $50 category, and I found most of them to have some sort of glaring flaw one way or the other. Some of them are pretty good. But for that reason, I did want to take an opportunity to share with you my personal thoughts on these and how these things stack up against my 5 pillars of true wireless earbuds. So if you don't know what my 5 pillars are, they are call quality, features, battery, fit, and sound. And I balance all of those things out for the price. And a big thing for me is, do you do what you claim to do, right? And I've seen a lot of earbuds that just simply don't live up to the promise. So with that being said, you know, let's start with a very simple criteria on these. Call quality, right? Most of the pretty much every single sub $50 true wireless earbud that I've ever tried, call quality is absolutely abysmal. Hell, some of the $100 and up true wireless earbuds that I've tried, call quality is abysmal. These things actually were a very pleasant surprise. So they're built very similar in design to the Jabra Elite 65Ts, which actually I have right here, just to show you guys for reference sake, in that, you know, they have the stem style, and the stem is geared towards your mouth, which is very helpful as far as, you know, picking up microphone, you know, picking up the quality of your voice, because the microphone is directional. They don't have any other sort of, you know, backup microphones like the Jabras do, or any sort of call canceling feature. So it's not a situation where these are going to be perfect for you if you're in a very loud and crowded environment. But if you're just having a phone call, just a casual conversation in a semi-quiet environment, these things actually are pretty good. All right, this is the Dveda F8 microphone test. Once again, the Dveda F8 microphone test. Walking through my office, we're at about 15 feet, checking out the sound quality and the microphone performance. Right now at about 30 feet. Going a few more features. These things claim to be IPX6 rated. So, you know, prior to getting some of the other earbuds, I did take these to the gym quite a few times. No issues with the gym whatsoever. You know, if there were any issues to speak of, you know, it would be probably mainly that, you know, the Comply ear tips, when they expand back out, they do expand into your ear canal. And, you know, that gives you a little bit of pressure on your ear canal. And these things are a little bit big. You know, they're not that heavy. They're pretty light, but, you know, they're a little bit big. But, you know, they don't really claim to do much. You know, you get your standard push button controls. You get your, you know, your pause stop. You get your track forward. I've not been able to match the track backward on these. But, you know, that part's not really that important to me, considering, you know, the price point. Like I said, $46 on Amazon. I can live with something not being perfect in its operation when you're talking about $46, right? But battery life. These are one of those, they claim 3.5 hours on battery life and an additional, I want to say 12 hours on the case. You know, battery life on these are cool. You know, I've had one circumstance where I was using it probably for right at about 3 hours, and this was me taking it to the gym, and I was testing it out pretty heavily and, you know, doing all sorts of things with them. And, you know, I did get a low battery warning on this guy right here. Now, I have seen that this is the master, this one is the slave. They are not a situation where you can use these independently of each other at all. But with that being said, you know, battery is okay. You know, I don't think you're going to be blown away by it. I don't think it's going to be anything that sets the world on fire and that these are the most, you know, these are the best lasting battery ever. These things are kind of magnetizing themselves. That part is pretty cool. But, you know, then fit. Now, how do these things fit? Like I said, once I put the Comply ear tips in, they fit a lot better. They do stick out of the ear bit, as you can see. You know, once you've got the ear tip there, these guys are pretty long. So, you know, I usually find my ear stopping somewhere probably about there. And so the ear tip does stick out of my ear just a bit. You know, but not enough to be, you know, super awkward. You know, keep in mind, we're making a lot of concessions just based on the fact that for the price that these things are, you know, there are going to be some concessions to be made. So at $46, you know, I can live with it. I'm not really a fan of the look though. You know, these things are, you know, really cheap. It's obviously, you know, painted plastic. That's exactly what they are. It's painted plastic. I'm not really particularly impressed. These things aren't going to win any fashion awards or anything like that, but they're not offensive either. So, you know, it's not a situation where, I can't stand the way these things look, but it is to say that, you know, when I'm looking for something that's going to be a bit lower profile, I'm not reaching for these first. I'm just not. Which also leads me to sound quality. You know, when it comes to sound quality on these, you know, sound quality is cool. It is middle of the road in every sense of the word. Mids and highs are okay. Bass is okay. Volume is okay. Nothing on it is bad. Nothing on it is great, but nothing on it is bad. And that to me is very important. So once again, I maintain, considering the fact that I only spent $46 on these, the thing that makes these great for me is the fact that at that price point, I actually got something that's got decent call quality on it. And I love these for that. And that's really the biggest thing that these things have going for them as far as a glowing recommendation is concerned. I'm not mad that you know, battery life is just okay. I'm not mad that sound quality is just okay. I'm not mad that these are not the absolute most comfortable earbuds that I've ever tested. I'm not mad that these things don't have many features. For what I got these for, which was to have a set of earbuds that I can use at the gym, have a good sound quality, and, you know, won't hurt my ears, because I run into that problem with so many True Wireless earbuds. They just hurt my ears. These things absolutely fit the bill. And so if you're a person who is not looking to spend, you know, $100 or more, $80 or more, and you want a good set of True Wireless earbuds, something that's going to give you a good connection, because I haven't had these drop out on me at all. These got just a minor, you know, a really, really small amount of latency on them. Even though these are Bluetooth 5.0, it is a very, very small couple millisecond latency on the video. But it's one of those things that, because of that, because the latency is so minute, it's very easy to overlook, and it's very easy to really even get used to it and kind of fall in sync with whatever it is that you listen to. It's not been like, you know, one of those old Kung Fu movies where, you know, they've done talking and the words are still coming out. It's not, you know, it's not one of those situations at all. And ultimately, I keep coming back to one thing. The thing that makes these things good for me was the price. I don't have anything to complain about at $46. You know, I expected to have dropouts, and I expected to have wonky connectivity, and I expected to have, you know, weird issues with the buttons, and I expected to have them hurt or them fall out. I've not had any of that. And, you know, with most of the other ones that I've tested in a similar price point, I have all of those issues, and these don't have any of them. So for that reason, you know, I gotta say I'm pretty happy with these. You know, once again, at $46, are they the best in any particular category? No. Are they the best at bass response? No. Are they the best at mids? No. Are they the best at highs? No. Are they the best at volume? No. Is it the best in call quality? No. But did I expect it to be? No. And so with all of that, you know, I'm actually really happy for these. So, you know, these for me are, at this point, unless I find something that's a little bit cheaper, a little bit better, these are not gonna be my mains. These are gonna be my backups. So in the event that, you know, for example, my favorite earbuds being my Treb Labs, if I need to take a call, I'll go with these. You know, right now I'm using my jobbers, but I'm still deciding if I'm gonna keep those jobbers or not. But if I'm going for a call, I'm going with these. If I'm going for sound, I'm going with my Treb Labs. But in the event that my Treb Labs are dead, or I forget them, or something to that effect, I'm keeping these in my gym bag as my just in cases, because these will do what I need them to do just fine. So anyway, I hope that helps. You know, if you were looking at something like these on Amazon, I say pick them up, try them out, see if you like them. And now you can always send them back with Amazon's generous return policy. Haha. But these are a really good set of earbuds. I'm really happy with them for the price that I paid. So, like I said, I hope that helps. And peace and love. I'll see you on the flip.